Welcome, folks, to what promises to payday.
Thank you, Kevin.
You too. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Bridges gets to Ayton. Ball against Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. No good from Booker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lowry, good. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And here is Paul, following Kyle Lowry's 3. Lets it go with the 3. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Bridges.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ball against Lowry. He dishes it to Butler. Inside, here's Tucker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. Some solid defense from Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Passes it to Butler. There's the try. Count it. Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Booker. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The Suns need to get a shot off. Tucker with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Here's Butler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Booker. Goes up on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Now here's Butler. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Poked away. And stolen by Ayton. Crowder inside. Guarded by Tucker. Got a piece of it. Ayton kicks to Booker. 6 to shoot. Bridges dishes to Paul. Good on the three-point shot. Paul's got a couple of threes now in the first for Phoenix.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Now here is Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Bridges leading the charge. Fires the 3. And it's Ayton missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Adebayo. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges passes to Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, this is a guy who consistently draws the defense's attention. DeAndre Ayton has incredible skill. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and a elite vertical threat at the cup.
Yep, that one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bridges outside. Paul with the steal. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami ahead. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with his younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Adebayo on the follow.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Over Lowry. For 3, Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder. Headshot off. And the Heat going the other way now. Butler finds Adebayo. From deep. Butler, no good.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Bridges inside the 3-point line. Here's Ayton. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Ayton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. Now, here's Lowry. And there's the pass to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here is Paul. 6 points for him. Ayton kicks to Paul. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Back to Lowry. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Butler, here we go. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Robinson. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Booker from the arc. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. And he drives in. They now take the lead. Robinson's got his first points in this one.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Ball against Lowry. Launches a 3. And it's Ayton missing. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Payne. Now recovering. Payne passes to Shamet. To end the run. That one's not going to go. And the Heat going the other way now. Over to the left wing. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Shamet, the pass to Payne. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to McGee. Pass to Shamet. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here they go. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. It's Butler. And a missed layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. First team. That's his first foul. From deep. Here's McGee.
And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. That they need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots.
And now the Suns, a fast break. And again, it's the Suns missing. Can't get it to fall. It could go. The shot, no good. And so it's Miami, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pop. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And in one stretch there, they were up by... Thanks for joining.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Kaminsky. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's McGee in at the 5. Pocket 2. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. McGee's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns. And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. Pass to Hero. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when the guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
McGee trying to break free. Payne can't hit.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Morris with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Suns trail by 9. Payne looking around. And here's Johnson outside. Payne finds Kaminsky. And stolen by Dedmon. They're running. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hero passes to Morris. There's the triple. That shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. On the pass to Shamet. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Hero with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint, stolen by McGee. Johnson outside. To the middle. From deep 3-point range, and it's Shamet missing. Miami leading by 7. Here's Hero, and he goes in for the dunk.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. Here's Kaminsky. Makes it off the glass. Kaminsky's got his first points of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Hero. Into the lane. The kick out to Oladipo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Oladipo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Well, it's a difficult guard contending with Victor Oladipo because this guy is prepared on the catch to make a shot.
Passes to McGee. It's hauled in by the Heat.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hero, no good. Suns trail by 10. Johnson outside. There's Kaminsky, and finished off by Kaminsky.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now, Hero, guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Oladipo finds Dedmon. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson, the pass to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Hero. Oladipo outside. Now Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Shot's good by Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Morris. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Strus.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 3 from Johnson. Here's McGee. Offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to... 4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. It's the group on the 4 for Miami. Robinson for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Offensive rebound. Miami leading by 10. Butler finds Tucker. Back to Butler. There's the pass to Lowry. Fires the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bridges misses. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Robinson for 3. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Back to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 13.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Paul for 3. That one, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Lowry kicks to Robinson for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And the dunk by Booker.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
And Lowry gets double teamed. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Lets it go from 14. That one drops for him.
Well, getting into that mid-range jump shooting ability of Kyle Lowry, he makes it look easy right there.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Inside, Ayton. Good work there as it goes.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Adebayo against Ayton. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. And stolen by Booker. Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Fires from the wing. Misses off the right iron. The Heat leading by 9. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Robinson for 3. Here's Adebayo. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Ball passes to Booker. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 9 points for Devin Booker.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Lowry against Paul. Feeds it to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Adebayo finds Tucker. Now here is Lowry. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outer dishes to Paul. Passes it to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Outside Lowry. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
Miami ball. Now at the line.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. .20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Pocket 6. From outside the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Booker left side. Wide open. No good there. And so it's the Heat winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds. Yeah. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little... Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Brian. Jimmy Butler has a single-minded focus. He said, I don't need an MVP. I don't care.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Now here's Lowry on the take. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Young with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. Robinson with a steal. And the layup falls.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Here's Bogdanovich after the basket by Miami. To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. And here they come. Lowry, no good.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off. Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Young. Collins finds Young. Now Capella. And stolen by Adebayo. Tucker with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Inside. Here's Butler. Soft touch off the glass. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Heat. Looking to end the run. Capella can't get it to go.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Down low, out to Lowry. Takes the 3. Can't get it to drop. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Young. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Young against Lowry. And it's Butler off the drive. Capella with a block. Outside Hunter. Here's Collins. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, Always surprising to see him miss from there.
They're really working the paint now.
The Hawks trailing. Young, the pass to Capella. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
It's stolen by Hunter. Young against Lowry. Young misses. The Heat have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him. Lowry against Young. Outside Butler. Going inside.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
Hunter finds Collins. Back to Hunter. Right wing. Young, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And it's finished off by Capella as he lays it in.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
And here's Butler. From downtown. Can't hit that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll get things started. And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real nice momentum. You know it.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, B.A.
Adebayo, that's good.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich, no good. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Young, the pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Now Lowry to the paint. Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Young. And the slam dunk by Capella.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slammed it through. That's an easy 2.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. With the drive. Here's Butler. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Butler's got 6.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. And that's a nice mid-range jumper.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Adebayo. Fast break Miami. And here's Butler outside, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Outside Young to the right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Collins outside. Here's the 3. They get it back. The kick to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. The putback. It's good on the putback.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And there's 1:38 left in the first half. To the inside, Butler. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 11, and there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Pass to Butler. Now Robinson. Defended by Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. And the Heat. Another 3.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Collins with it. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Outside Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. And again, another missed shot.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And Adebayo slams it in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
Jimmy Butler.
That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your Hawks.
Gallinari for 3. That shot off.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Yep.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Their field goal percentage was a... That's all for now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. 2 on the clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Miami ball.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Here he goes. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
The Hawks shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Williams against Lowry. A good look from Gallinari. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And Butler in his career, Graham, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
For three, Lowry. And the Heat, another three.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Pass to Herter. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Butler up top. He's got 13. Beyond the arc. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. In for the Heat.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Hero's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Reddish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Morris. Miami has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to Dedmon. And here's Hero. Williams defending. That one's good from Morris on the assist by Hero.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Oladipo outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Young. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Hunter finds Capella. Back to Hunter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Pass to Dedmon. Bogdanovich against Hero. Again, the Heat misses. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Hunter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. Well, the Hawks shooting 37% from the floor at this point. And that one's good. Young.
Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Oladipo against Young. Hero outside. Pass to Strus from deep three-point range. Now Oladipo. Clock at 4. To the middle. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Here's Dedmon. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Second shot opportunity. And too long on the shot. Left side, Hunter. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Miami's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Collins against Hero. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Tries to save it. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. Hero's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. From deep. The rebound by the Hawks. There's Young with the 3. Nails it from 3.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Stolen by Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From the arc. No good that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. For 3, Oladipo. Miami, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Collins finds Young. Strus grabs the miss. For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Hero outside. Pass to Dedmon. Baseline try. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 15.
And a great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
Young with it. Hero picks him up. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight. Oladipo with the ball. Pass to Strus. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry to the paint. Capella with a block.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
For Atlanta, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Young, the pass to Hunter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
To the inside. Adebayo. That one off the back iron and out.
Nice work defensively. Leading them up top and forcing the miss.
Right side, Young. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Another one falls for Atlanta.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the 1st quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
The drive by Butler. Adebayo passes to Butler. Outside Young. And stolen by Adebayo. Down low. There's the double with Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his 3rd foul so far. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Butler against Hunter. All alone. Miami, no good that time either.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
From deep 3-point range, another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time in Virginia. Wow.
Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. The 3 ball, and Lowry is good for 3.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
Lowry against Young, and here's Hunter for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Butler. Here's Tucker. That 3's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Young way outside. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Inside, here's Adebayo, and Adebayo slams it in.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
There's Young with the 3. No good. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. And with pregame...
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 16. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Collins, and it goes down 2 points. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter with it, now guarded by Booker. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young pass to Capella. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul for 3. Booker right side. And there's the pass to Ayton. Looks for Paul, gets it to him. The baseline jumper goes down.
A solid shooter. Once CP3 sees available space, he's going to take that shot.
Young dishes to Capella. To the paint. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Booker looking around. Bridges inside the 3-point line. The shot by Paul, no good.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Hunter, no one around him. And the 3 off target. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Booker. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
No dice from the high post. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Collins kicks to Young. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Wide open look. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
Paul for 3. Crowder against Collins. A nice shot by Booker.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on 8.
Defensively, just when you think you have Young shot timed out, he pulls it back down.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Paul outside. Hunter against Bridges. Back to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Young looking around. Outside Bogdanovich. The high post shot, and it's good for two.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
1 second separating the shot clock in game. Ball against Young. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Paul's got 5.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Young fires away from outside. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll be back with you right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Sometimes you have a quarter where everything just goes according to plan. Superb start to this game for them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Booker at the elbow. Paul passes to Booker. Down low. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ayton. He's got 7.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
No good from Booker. Atlanta with the ball.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
It's Young on the wing. Bridges with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Paul finds Booker. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Young trying to break free.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And there's the call on John Collins.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Bridges for 3. Booker the pass to Ayton. Crowder inside, working on Collins.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Out left to the wing. Here's Collins. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins dishes to Capella. Collins passes to Young. Jay Crowder with the rebound. The Suns leading. Pass to Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
Kicks it out to Booker. Takes a 3. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. Outside Collins. Bogdanovich wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ayton, the pass to Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Young against Paul. Booker left side. Back to Paul. Clock at 4. From the arc. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And Young kicks to Hunter. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Collins. Pass to Young. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. Crowder from outside. Here's Bridges. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Feeds to Capella. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. And that does it for our halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Payne, Kaminsky out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Payne looking around. Here's Shamet. They get the rebound. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Williams passes to Herter, and he dunks it down.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Stolen by McGee. To the middle. Here's Shamet. Misses the layup.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And with it, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Williams.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Payne. He's started by Williams. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Herder, no good. Suns leading by 3. Shamet finds Kaminsky. Shamet on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 6. The tray. And it's keeping it alive with a new 14. They shoot again. McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The Hawks trail by 4. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. No good from outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Shamet, the pass to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Outside Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. 1:21 left in the third quarter. From past the arc. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. On the wing, Williams. Payne covering. And Gallinari throws it down.
This is what I like about Gallinari, the scoring versatility. He can finish off the catch as well as create his own offense.
And here is Shamet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. McGee, the pass to Shamet. Here's the 3. McGee, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Williams. The pass to Chang. Now Gallinari. Back to Chang. The kick out to Williams. From outside off the mark. Shamet with it. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And here we go. Here's Herder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
Size of the backcourt. It's such an advantage. Kevin Herder is 6'6" with a long frame.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. He gets it up. It doesn't go for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard. Hunter, the pass to Herder. Young with the ball. Defended by Paul. Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the 3. Suns leading by 5. For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Young dishes to Capella. Here's Herder. He's covered by 8. Here's Young. Plays it up and banks it in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Paul against Young. Passes it to Ayton. From deep three-point range. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Crowder. Bridges for 3. Wow. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game, Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
For the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 8. Herter passes to Capella. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And finished off by Collins.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Ball against Young. 3-pointer. Crowder from outside. Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. Paul against Young. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Young passes to Capella. He dishes it to Collins. Shoots the 3. Atlanta gets it back. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Back to Paul. 1:49 left in the fourth. On the wing, Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Paul can't get that one to fall. The Hawks trail by 8. Capella, the best hunter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Young against Paul. Booker outside. The 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Paul looking around. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Paul outside. There's the dish to Ayton. Back to Paul. On deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Young way outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. There's the three. Atlanta with the rebound. Poke loose. Here's Ayton. Open jump shot off the mark.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded.
before we...
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. For the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Now here's Lowry. Stolen by Ayton. Booker, the pass to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. The baseline J. And the shot falls short that time.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Here's Crowder. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Robinson. To the paint. And Tucker gets it to go.
Oh, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Now here's Tucker. Robinson with it. Out to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ayton passes to Crowder. The rebound by Lowry.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Ayton. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist from Butler.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now here's Paul. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Left side Tucker. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. In transition, here come the Suns. An open look for Booker. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Ball against Lowry. It's Robinson, high post. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Booker. Shoots. That shot, no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
The Suns trailing. Crowder with it. Back to Booker. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And here's Lowry. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Let's go with a 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Lowry with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Butler against Bridges. Paul with a steal. Booker, the pass to Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
For 3, Bridges. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead, up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Heat. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami trailing. Right side, Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Ball against Lowry. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Bridges. Ayton passes to Crowder. Back to Ayton. Out to Bridges. The 3. Adebayo against Ayton. Bridges outside. Phoenix no good that time either. Robinson in the post. Booker defending. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Outside Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Robinson with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
For Phoenix, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, BA. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
Pass to Payne. 2 minutes. Back to Shamet. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
1:44 left to play in the first half. Robinson finds Lowry. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Now Payne. From deep. Ayton. The shot off that time. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Robinson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Miami.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Payne. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. The 3. And Tucker pulls it down.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Assisted by.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Shaman. Back to Payne. Puts up a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Tucker. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Johnson inside. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. From downtown. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the... And that does it for our halftime show.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. The Heat with the lead. Now here's Lowry to the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Second team foul.
And he drops a first.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now here's Johnson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Shaman. Down low. Here's McGee. Basket counts.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Lowry. He's got 5. Launches a 3. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Butler on the wing. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. And here are the Heat now, coming off a Suns make. To the wing, right side. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Payne against Lowry. Pass to Shamet. To the left wing. For 3. Kaminsky finds Johnson. To the middle. Here's McGee. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
It's stolen by Johnson. And the Suns pushing it up now. Ball's going up the court. Tries it from the block. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Phoenix.
And Johnson drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
In the third, 2 minutes.
McGee against Lowry. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Payne. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Butler with the ball. And it's McGee picking him up. And Adebayo slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. The shot won't fall. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Adebayo slams it in.
The assist.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Pass to Shamet. Now here's McGee. Counted by Adebayo. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Robinson finds Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Adebayo in the post. Working on McGee. The jump hook. And he can't bank that one in. The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside Robinson. And Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. Here's McGee. And Kaminsky gets it to go. Kaminsky's got 6 in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And so it's Miami liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. And here's Robinson. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Paul. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Butler. Outside Tucker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Suns shooting just 37% in the game. Looking to get it going. And Booker with the jam.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Paul against Lowry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Pass to Crowder. There's the triple. Outside Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker for 3. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lowry against Paul. Here's Adebayo. And he drops it in from the low post. Adebayo's got 18 points in just the second half. The Suns running out of time. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Booker against Robinson. This one for 3. Booker can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Robinson passes to Butler. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Inside. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
Lowry, no good. The Suns have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter. The 3 is up. Miami, no good that time either. Here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Paul. Tries again. Ayton. It's hauled in by the Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. Takes the 3. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Paul after the basket by Miami. That one from long range.
When your mechanics are as consistent and reliable as Chris Paul's, range becomes a non-issue.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Tucker. Outside Robinson. From behind the arc. The shot, no good. So it's Miami picking up the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in front of...
Kevin, thank you.
That story, hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the three. And for Miami, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Now, here's Tucker. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
And here's Atlanta. And Young kicks to Capella. Bogdanovich looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Down low, Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
That is a tough two right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Robinson picks him up. And it's Capella missing. The Heat have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Adebayo finds Butler. Tucker with the ball. Back to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Butler. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Lowry looking around. Kept alive. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That one on Collins.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo, rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
And here's Lowry. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Lowry passes to Butler. And here's Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Outside for Lowry. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Hawks. In the corner, it's Hunter. And a miss there on the triple. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Young against Adebayo. Back to Young. stolen by Butler. Adebayo finds Lowry. Now Adebayo to the paint. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. And here's Collins from outside. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Fires for 3. A shot, no good. Lowry against Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks ahead, leading by just 2. And will return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. 6 to shoot, and Young kicks to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. From deep, Collins. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Tries yet again. On its way from Young for 2, and finally they hit 1.
Assist from
Young's got 7 points.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here is Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Tucker the pass to Lowry. To the inside. Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
Lowry against Young. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Hunter against Butler. Hunter the pass to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. Up the floor. Pull up Jay. And it's Miami with another.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Young kicks to Collins. Hunter, no one around him. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Goes back up. The kick out to Young. Collins wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Collins has got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Young kicks to Hunter. Young up top. Now recovering. And here's Collins from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Outside Butler. Tucker with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Right side Lowry. From deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
You know, that was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Now, here is Young. 7 points in the game. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. As to Reddish. The Hawks working the ball around. To the middle. Here's Chang. That one a little long. The Heat with the lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oladipo finds Dedmon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Dedmon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Out to the right wing. Back to Williams. Gallinari passes to Reddish. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Herder, no good. Got it off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the... Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Some good moments from both teams. And that should...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herder and Reddish. Okongwu is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. Morris kicks to Dedmon. Shot from the low block. And he banks in the layup. Dedmon's got his second basket of the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
In the corner, Herder with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, steps at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And of course now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Here's Hero following the 3 by Atlanta. Now the feed to Dedmon. Knocks it loose and stolen by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Reddish's shot is good.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season. That takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe Now Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
And here is Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. That clock reset for the Hawks. Molinari passes to Herter. Now here's Reddish. He's tightly guarded.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Miami trailer. Now Oladipo. It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Okongwu's running. Williams dishes to Gallinari. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gallinari's got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta.
Well, hustle from Gallo there. Remember, at 6'10", he can do that. Makes the right call by going back in and finding possession there.
Hero finds Dedmon. Here's the lob to the hoop. And here we go. Hawks running again. Pass to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams with a clean look. And it's Williams again missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's stolen by Reddish. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. And Okongwu slams it in.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Oladipo against Williams. The pass to Reddish. Okongwu with it. Dedmon's there. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Inside, it's stolen by Oladipo. Down low. Here's Hero. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Williams for 3, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And we just finished the third quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. And the dunk by Capella.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. And stolen by Hunter. Young passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Strus.
Feels like DeAndre Hunter can just swarm anybody shooting the ball. That time, no options.
Here's Young. He feeds it to Capella. And stolen by Dedmon. Pass to Strus. Here's Hero. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Capella. To the paint. Here's Morris. He can't hit that time. Collins with some nice D. Young, right side. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Capella's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Dedmon in the high post. Oladipo outside. Back to Dedmon. To the middle. Here's Morris. Off on the layup. Atlanta leading by 7. Young dishes to Hunter. Passes to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Hunter. Three-pointer. And Oladipo pulls it down.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
It's stolen by Capella. They're running. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, Hero is covered by Bogdanovich. Stolen by Collins. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Inside, here's Capella. Hunter trying to get open, and he recovers it. Capella with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 9. The Heat have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Butler goes in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jimmy determined there just to get inside and fight for an opportunity to get an attempt out.
Jimmy Butler.
And so Butler nails both of them. 1:36 left in the game. Now, here is Young. To the inside. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the 2-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trey able to make the play.
Lowry from outside. Robinson against Bogdanovich. This one for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 9. In transition, here comes Miami. From downtown, the shot comes out, and Atlanta will come the other way. Lets it go from deep. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
Young outside. The 3. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. And here's Collins from outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Young with the ball. And so the Hawks take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Paul with a steal. Ayton passes to Paul. Left side, Booker. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Kicks it out to Collins. And Collins the jam.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Young against Paul. Now here's Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter. To the paint. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And Ayton pulls it down.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Paul from deep three-point land. From outside the arc. And the Suns get another three.
What focus on the range shot by Chris, not letting anything throw him off.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Collins against Crowder. Young, the pass to Capella. Nifty move. And it's Capella with the jam.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Young against Paul. Pass to Booker. Bridges with it. Oh, deflected. Here's Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Lets it go from deep. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. And he lobs it up. Crowder outside. And he drives in. The shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Left side Young. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Here's Booker. Three-pointer. Phoenix no good that time either. Steve, Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
B.A. only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Now here's Booker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Off target with the 3. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Deflected. The kick out to Young. Down low. Here's Capella. Second chance effort. And they take the lead.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Paul against Young. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. A shot to stop the drought. The rebound by the Hawks. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Capella pass to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, no good.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
From 8 feet. Back to Crowder. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's 8 in it to 5.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Hawks trailing. Young with it. To the inside. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Young. 5 on the clock. Here's Capella. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. Bridges finds Paul. To the middle. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Young. Yep, count it.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. It's Booker on the wing. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. Paul against Young. Launches it. Paul with some nice D for Phoenix. They've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Goes up on the wing. Crowder left side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Inside. Stolen by Capella.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it. You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Booker. Ayton with it. To the middle. Here's Crowder. And Collins with the big block.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Collins. Shot is up. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Paul. Crowder right side. Outside Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Count that bucket. And it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Ball against Young. side, Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Left side, Booker. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. Here's Crowder. Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. 3-pointer. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the inside. Collins passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. From deep 3-point range.
Chris Paul takes pride in shut down whoever he's guarding. He gets right in your jersey.
And we're through the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push it. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you got to like what Clint Capella has done in this game.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
We've got Danilo Gallinari. Kevin Huerter out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgie Jang, and it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. The shot by Payne, no good. Well, the Hawks shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Huerter up top. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Here's Jang. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Shamet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Shamet's got his first 2 points of the night. And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season, Smitty.
Yeah, B.A., I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
Here's Payne. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside Johnson. Back to Payne. Over to the wing. Johnson passes to Payne. Kaminsky against Gallinari. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
The Hawks trailing. Pass to Jang. Here's Huerter. This for the tie. Payne against Williams. Down low. And Gallinari throws it down.
As the roller, Danilo Gallinari plays his part to perfection. Great positioning, creates a good shot. When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Huerter. Outside Gallinari. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Hits the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 1. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Herder. There's the 3. Offensive rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Payne against Williams. McGee with it. Back to Payne. Now Johnson. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Cameron Johnson taking 2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
To the paint. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Pass to Johnson. Payne against Williams. Here's McGee. Jang pulls it in.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career in the NBA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
And Williams drops them both.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
Pass to Shaman. Williams against Payne. And here's McGee. Here's Kaminsky. Gallinari pulls it in. 44 seconds left in the third. Herder can't hit. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
They get it again. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
To the wing on the left. Gallinari. Here's Herder. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
All second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Outside Johnson. On target from range. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. Danilo Gallinari has been on display for the Atlanta Hawks. 8 points in the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And so here's Phoenix after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Paul against Young. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ayton. Capella with a block.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue on D and getting some steals.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Now Paul. Over Young. It's kept alive. They shoot again. The putback. He's off on that one. The Hawks leading. On the break. Nice move. And a nice layup by Hunter.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker to halt the run. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Young against Paul. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. To the inside. Capella, the pass to Young. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Young against Paul. Now here's Young. He's closely guarded. And there's the drive. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Young with it. Back to Capella. Knocks it loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns trailing. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Paul against Young. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's Paul. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. 5 to shoot. Pass to Crowder. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Here's Paul. The Hawks getting their last shot to go from deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Hunter. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Hunter, over 3 years at Virginia, was a very mature player, and he left with a championship under his belt.
Now here's Paul. Fires from deep. Phoenix no good that time either. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Hunter passes to Young. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Paul. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
When momentum is up for grabs, Chris Paul seizes the moment. He comes through when his team needs him the most.
Pass to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly. When the game is close, Chris Paul is ready, an elite scorer who lives for clutch situations.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. so it's Atlanta with the W. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
Thank you.